Former Lagos State Governor Babatunde Fashola has urged Nigerian youth to stay committed to building their country despite the difficult economic conditions and the rising trend of migration, often referred to as Japa. They are not serious. Fashola is not serious. They should continue. How? How do you survive in this kind of a thing when there is no hope? I don't understand. How did these guys make their money? They made their money through government. If this guy has not been in government, where he go dey? He go fit even boost of 1 million naira in his account. When you have served the country, then you, or when you have been at the end of affair controlling the funds, and you have been heavily paid, you now come and tell us a cock and bull story. Is it your travel? What is your business? How many of your children? What your children? What have they contributed? All these politicians, let us even see what their children have contributed to the growth of this country. Even they themselves, they have, plundered. Of course, you can say Fashola tried, he tried to, do something when he was there, but it's not even enough. But the whole thing just got scattered when he was appointed as minister under Buhari. You are telling people not to travel, not to Japa. Is it your travel? The ones that are in the country for 10, 20, 30 years now, what can they show for it? What have they to show for their being patriotic, being loyal? What can they show? According to Vanguard, of course, it's not everybody that will want to travel. It's not everybody that wants to live. People are still living in Nigeria. And I always say it, the numbers of people who have gone and left Nigeria, they are not even up to 2% compared to the main population. And you still have a lot of people in Nigeria. You begin to ask them, what have they done? The ones on ground, what have they done? The minute percentage of those who have traveled, are those the one you expect to come and do the needful? If you people have the power, you are at the helm of affair, you could not even, create program that will outlive you, that will last long. Do things that are encouraging, so that other countries, other people from other countries will jackpot to Nigeria. People should even come to Nigeria. Let's even leave our people that are going, because people will continue to live and go irrespective of how good the country may be. But the question is that what have you people done, or what are you doing to attract others to jackpot to your own country? Why? You're not doing that. Speaking at Elizate University's 8th and 9th combined convocation ceremonies held on Saturday in Ilara, Mokin, Ondo State, Fashola encouraged young Nigerians to aim for impactful roles within the country instead of seeking greener pastures abroad. He highlighted the importance of resilience and nation building, using Chief Michael Ade Ojo, founder of Elizate University, as an example. According to Fashola, Ade Ojo choosing to leave Nigeria in search of a better opportunities, his legacy in education and his contribution to the nation would not exist today. In his speech, Fashola reflected on the tendency for people to migrate when the economic environment becomes tough, noting that while the appeal of moving abroad is understandable, real leadership involves staying the course. He said the moving abroad is understandable. Can imagine if your children are not opportune to have somebody like you, think they will still be in Nigeria. You are the one that will facilitate their movement out of this country. He stated that the youth's potential to drive positive change within Nigeria is far greater than the perceived benefits of living. Fashola emphasized that challenges such as the current economic situation are common in many countries, and that development is often born out of a perseverance through hardship. They should continue to be enduring the hardship. He appealed to the graduates, urging them to become builders of Nigeria rather than joining the increasing ranks of those departing from other nations. No, you don't need to tell them. You don't need to tell them, because of course they're not going to listen to you. Once, like the Bible says that when a man's way pleases God, he will make his enemy to be at peace with him. When you have It might not be related to what I'm saying, but somehow it is. If you put things in place, you don't need anybody to tell you. You don't need people. You don't have to advise people to travel or not, because they will see it, they will feel it. So all of those things you're talking trash. When they give you people microphone, you just open mouth and begin to say something that is not doable in this country. Is it not the same story that has been told 40, 30 years ago? What has changed? The change again is that everything has, everything is worse. Everything is worse. Mm. He described the mindset of resilience as a critical factor for achieving substantial transformation within the nation. Fashola said, why did Mrs. Folorunsho Alakija stay? Why didn't Chief Tunde Afolabi, who has made significant contributions to Nigeria, leave? Why are they still there or still here? The question we should be asking is that why is it that your president, all the political elites are always going abroad to go and take medical care? The reason why they are going, they will tell you they are free to do whatsoever. It's the same thing that is making people to go abroad. They want to spend their vacation. The AO president will go to another person's country to go and spend vacation to get all the services that he needs. He will go abroad, but you will tell people to stay put. Well, like I said, it is not everybody that will want to japa, and it is not everybody that you can tell not to japa. So everybody is entitled to what they believe and what they want to do. You don't have to tell them. I know they will just say, see this one. Egusi soup oil too sweet. If you lick some, give some to your fellow Nigerians to lick. As Igbo will always say, Fashola and his APC wicked leaders will always ask Nigerians to buy why they are busy looting the country. If Nigeria was this bad in Chief Ade Ojo's youthful years, he probably would have Japa as well. Story. Was Nigeria like this then? If Nigeria was this good, yeah, how easy for you to be brainwashed? Why don't you go and find out how many of his children schooled in Nigeria and how many are currently here? How many houses does Fashola have in Dubai and other countries? Who is deceiving who? That's the truth. Something is wrong with a Fashola head though. It is terribly sad that those who benefited so much from this project, Nigeria, are the same people who are continually hitting the wrong button to sustain a colossal damage. And more political things wouldn't even have been produced, like all the current senators collapsing the economy, including you. This man, you don't even know what you are talking about. Where are your children? Why are you not telling them to stay back in Nigeria? He will tell you that they are in one corner, but you go and check what they are doing. They will be in one office, so maybe you are one of the CBN staff. How was the country when Adeojo youth, during Adeojo youth age? You dey talk rubbish. Our corrupt leaders should establish a convenient environment for us, like live and breathe well. By the way, where are your children? They don't want us to compete with their children. Your children will one day not find places again in Nigeria. Yes, I like this. Such a reasonable and patriotic speech is needed at this time. I hate the idea of Japa. See this one. Isaac Netwant didn't Japa in his day. You are free now. Of course, it is not a compulsory thing that you have to force people not to do what they want to do. So, all this thing, if you don't want to travel, go and it's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. You are entitled to your opinion. So, guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.